Welcome. It's week 9. It's hard to believe we're at this point. It's hard for me to believe that the semester has just flown by, but congratulations. Wahoo. We are very close to the end. I hope that you're excited. Let's go through this very quickly and talk about where we are. So week 9 is on creating value through growth strategy. This builds on a lot of the readings from week 8. And our objectives are to assess the strategy structure options for expanding and/or globalizing firms. I think you've learned a lot on that over the last few weeks, including the end of your group projects as well. So all the lessons learned are really a building block approach. And I've tried to encourage you to continue to use the tools, the readings, the references that you developed even in the earlier part of this semester continuously through. So I'm hoping you didn't just forget everything. If you did, I suggest you go back over week 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because there are some valuable tools that will help you with understanding the globalization. The second objective is to analyze how firms create, acquire, and manage knowledge and innovations within their extended multinational networks. So related to that those two objectives, we only have a case study this week. We had no graded discussion. If you'd like to discuss anything, obviously you're encouraged to do that. And I think the more that we continue to have a dialogue, the better off it is. So feel free, and I really do appreciate everyone that's really been participating by finding articles of interest and sharing those with your colleagues and with me. That's really been a fun part of this semester. So let's talk a little bit about the case study. Rule 1, always read the objectives for the paper and then read them again. Okay, let's stick to that. Remember the APA format. This is a 6 to 8 page long paper. No, you don't get extra points for making it 10 to 12, 6 to 8. So this means you really have to be clear and concise. And sometimes that includes, for me, shorter can actually be more of a challenge. So you're going to have to be clear and concise. And I'd like to encourage you, again, concentrate on your sources, cite your material where you state facts that are not widely known or acknowledged, and look for international non-Western sources whenever possible. That really adds value and depth to your paper. So a couple administrative items. This is the last webinar. So I will tell you, let me stop doing this presentation. Yes, I'm actually here. I will tell you it's been a pleasure. I hope the webinars have helped. I'd really appreciate your feedback and your recommendations for how I could improve those. But I think it's just a different way to communicate with you and to pass what I hope is some useful information every week. Why do I not do a week 10 webinar? Because we'll have plenty of discussions and dialogue, and what I found is, frankly, interest for the webinar really tails off by week 10. You're excited, you're finishing up, you want to concentrate on your discussions and getting out of here. And I respect that and I understand that. So you all have been a pleasure. I'll continue to be talking to you for the next 2 weeks. You've got my phone number as well if you'd like to reach out to me that way, or always on the email or Ask the Professor site. So really this week you have got one assignment, the 6 to 8 page paper. Really, I'm looking for some good work. And I will tell you that the grading standards for this are going to be very high because just like I talked about the building block approach for your research and analysis, your writing skills should also continue to be improving throughout the course. So let's put a good paper together. I look forward to it. You're down to 2 weeks. Let's end with a bang and have a great week 9. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.